Good morning, everyone. This is Holly with Military Home Base, and today I am with my beautiful boss, Iris Green, the CEO of Military Home Base, and we are basically going to talk about it's our birthday and it's our anniversary. We talked about this at the beginning of the month, so now we're coming near the end of the month, and we're going to be doing some special stuff. But we also want to kind of talk about what we're going to be doing the next few months and moving into the new year. Celebrate. But first of all, we have to say happy birthday to Sally. We love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You're a friend and we're ready to party with you.
Yeah. I wish we could see you today. I ran into her yesterday at the grocery store.
I'm sure her honey bear is going to, her honey bear is going to be taken around. But that's okay. We're going to be partying tonight, Taco Tuesday with some girlfriends.
Yep.
And we'll eat your cupcake for you and then give you one later. So thank you. Yes.
You're welcome, Sally. I'll save you a tequila cupcake, okay?
We'll bring it to me on Wednesday. That's what we will do. Okay, so with it being our anniversary and birthday month, what are some things that you've decided that we're going to do?
So in the next couple weeks, you guys are going to see some highlights of things that we've accomplished in our first year, which I have to say is pretty amazing. I just pulled the numbers for this quarter. Even though our quarter's not over yet, we've reached almost 2.3 million new viewers, which is freaking amazing. Who knew we would have that kind of reach? And it's not just this show, it's the program in its entirety. So we are growing nicely.
And say thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you to everybody
coming to our page and liking things.
And sharing. Sharing has been a huge factor for us in our growth. So we're looking
because as we grow, we're able
to
pull money because we do have our philanthropic side, and
we're
able to give money back to different charities and different groups and different things like that. So as we grow, we're able to help more people.
And we'll be able to hire more military spouses. So that's the goal this year, is to hire some more spouses.
Yeah.
So stay tuned on that, and stay tuned over the next couple of weeks. So as far as on a personal side, I am working with Trish Lido. For those of you who don't know her, she is a social media and marketing phenom in the Tampa Bay area. And she and she's also a Navy veteran. And that's important because together we are putting on the Military Women's Conference.
A Military Women's Conference happening here in Tampa in
early spring. I think it's going to be February. We're hammering out the details. We'll have those today. So if you're interested in being involved, please drop your email below in the comments or private message us, and I will make sure that you are kept up to date on everything that we have going on. But we have some really great speakers, and the whole purpose in doing the Military Women's Conference is women affiliated with the military community, whether active duty, veteran, retiree, or spouse, we are more than a +1. Yeah, we're more than a +1, and I think we deserve our own space. And I also think, and I and Trish both think, that female veterans tend to get overlooked, and that's not cool. I mean, they're not an add-on to our military. They are a significant part of our military. Our history, everything. I mean, going back, women had to hide that they served, and now they can serve openly, which is fantastic. And
they're becoming great leaders.
They are
big leadership.
They are. We're hoping to get some really good speakers. We do have some on deck already. So if you're interested in getting involved in, or you know a speaker you would like to hear from, if you know a powerful woman who is a veteran, active duty, or a military spouse that you would like to see speak and hear her story and find out how she got to where she is, we'd love to hear from you on that. And Maxine, I know you're watching. We'll be in touch with you next week.
Yeah, Maxine has some great things coming up too, but those are her things to talk about, and you get her on here so that we can talk to her about all of the things. She's a great singer. She's got a beautiful voice like an angel. So she's a veteran. And she's a veteran. And so what are some of the actual tracks? Can we talk about that?
Yes. So we have 3 tracks that we're doing. We're only doing 3. We're going to cap this at 200. The idea is to build relationships and a level of intimacy. We're not going for high numbers here. We're going for content rather than quantity. So
that means, stop you there.
Yeah.
We only going to have 200 people. So when those tickets go out,
that's it.
That's it.
That's it. We're not We're not going to try to grow beyond 200 at this point, because I think it's important that we get the content and the quality of instruction and the quality of conversation that is going to best benefit everybody.
And in small circles sometimes especially is better because we'll be able to get to know each other on a more deeper level. And that's, you want that in these kind of conferences. You want the connection and you want the networking, but you also want to learn.
Yes.
And then, you know, for me with Trish Lito, you would not be having this conference if it was not for last year when Military Influence Conference was here in Orlando.
Yes.
We always split, divide, and conquer.
Yes.
And my class was, I wanted to take Trish's class. Iris had something else, and
that was
Leslie,
all
our other, was working. She couldn't move. And coming out of there, I was like to Leslie, we're going to do a live. And Iris was like, no.
You and Leslie definitely.
And Leslie told me, and I said, oh, Leslie, I'm my little introvert friend. I've known you forever. You are doing this live, and we're going live next week. And that's how she created Mimosas in the morning.
Yeah.
And that's how this all became, you know, about being that live. But that's what you want. You want to go to a conference, and you want to sometimes go in there expecting one thing, and you come back doing something totally that you would never think that you were going to do. And it actually ends up being a fabulous thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So the 3 tracks we're going to do, we're going to do Tech Talk, which is all things technology, LinkedIn, Instagram, search engine optimization, website, all of that.
It's so neat out there. So technically not challenged.
The benefits of branding, the importance of branding, and then we're going to have a track called Career in Transition. And that's going to be for service members transitioning out, whether retirement or just leaving the service, finishing your commitment. Military spouses whose spouses are leaving, so you're going to be leaving the military community, or at least on the surface. And then also for military spouses who are looking to carve their own space in the remote workforce.
So any of those sound like something that you like to hear?
And there's one more. Nonprofits and advocacy.
So it's going to be
there's three. Nonprofits and advocacy, career and transition, and tech talk. Just 3. We're going to keep it simple.
So if you know of anybody who you would like to hear, pass that information on.
Definitely.
Or if you are someone watching and you're like, you know what, I got that one in the bag. I really want people to hear me. Come to us because we want to know about that. Or I should say more. It's Iris and Trish.
She hears everything.
But I hear everything. Iris and Trish. And let us know because you know we want this conference to be very well. And
we do
enjoy. And we want to educate you. That's the whole big thing.
I think hearing from more women who are doing it than we've heard from so far, it's going to be very powerful because there's so many military spouses and veterans who are achieving their dreams and they're doing everything they set out to do and they're seeing a high level of success and we haven't heard from them yet. So we're hoping to hear from them at this conference and have them involved and, you know, if it goes well, it'll be an annual event.
Here in Tampa.
Here in Tampa.
Because there's not many
in the early
military
spring, so the weather will be
conference is here in Tampa. So keeping in Tampa because of that, if you do it in spring, it might be snowing where you're at, but you might want to come here and, you know, enjoy this conference and go to
the restaurants.
Head to the restaurants. I mean, it's Sunshine State.
Absolutely.
Tampa. Okay, so also we want to talk about, let's go back to this, that Iris has launched a live and it comes on Thursday.
Yes.
So you have not mentioned that. So
I haven't. So it's called My PCS Story. And the idea is so many of us have been through PCSs and every PCS is different, but there is usually similar threads that you can find between your story and someone else's. And maybe someone else can learn from what you had happen or the successes you had or the challenges you had. So we are looking to fill our calendar. We are filled for the next couple weeks. So Trish Hirschfeld and I are kind of tag teaming that to host this. So if you have a story you'd like to share that you think might be helpful to somebody else, we would love to hear it, particularly if you're looking to do your final PCS as you or your spouse exits the military.
Yeah, and that is on Thursday.
Thursday
with Trish and Iris.
To 12:30. Depends on what technology says that day.
or what meetings you have.
Or what meetings I have.
Yes. What meetings you have, so I have to keep her straight. So again, conference is happening in springtime. We're looking for February.
Yeah, it's probably going to be
so we can wear some red.
Yes.
And blink out all this women and fun and love.
If
and
it's
laughter.
February, we'll have a red day, I think.
And so because they love Holly. So
Heart Health. Heart Health and Holly's
February.
Military Matters program
is in
want to make sure we're supporting you.
February. And if you want to speak, or you know a speaker, or you know people that want to attend,
or
please-
somebody you'd like to hear from that you haven't heard from before.
Yeah.
We would love to find out who you guys want to see.
and bring that to our attention. Come on Thursday again and see Iris and Trish, or both of them together interviewing our military community about their PCS, which is always some great stories there.
Yes.
And again, Sally, I hope you have a beautiful day. And thank you for joining us. Remember that Military Home Base brings you home one base at a time. Thanks.
Have a great Tuesday, guys.